Morning. It's early today. The Lord woke me up with this one. I usually try to wait till the weekends to make the videos, but I'm learning it's not always up to me. So I'm just trying to be obedient. But I can't stop thinking about those flashing lights from a couple of weeks ago. They've been weighing heavy on my mind the last couple of days. And what I'm referring to is, a couple of weeks ago, it was a pretty week and I was able to ride my motorcycle to work. And by the time we got to Wednesday, 2 out of the 3 mornings that week, someone in oncoming traffic flashed their lights at me to warn me of danger up ahead. And ultimately, I believe, saved me from hitting a deer both mornings. The first morning, there was about 4 deer that were running across the road. And the second morning, there was literally a deer just standing in the middle of my lane in a blind curve. And I feel like them flashing their lights saved me from crashing. I really do. But what I can't stop thinking about is what them flashing their lights did to me. Because, sometimes you can get lost in the zone. You can get lost in that morning fog. You're just in your morning routine, just on your way to work, not really focused, not really paying attention like you should be. You're just in that zone. But when they flashed their lights, do you know what it did? It immediately made me slow down. And it immediately made me be aware of the road that I was on and what was in front of me, what was up ahead. And it kept me from the crash. And that's all I want to do this morning, guys, is I want to, repay the favor, or as some say, pay it forward, but I want to do it from a spiritual sense. And I just want to say that, if you feel like you are not where you are supposed to be, or you are not where you're supposed to be in terms of your relationship with God through his son Jesus, all I want to do is and not from a place of judgment, not from a place of condemnation, a place of concern, just a warning. And I hope that me flashing that light makes you slow down, because sometimes we get so busy in life. Sometimes life moves so fast. Sometimes we get so lost in our own routine and our own plan and our own will that we lose sight of the road that we are on. We get so busy, we get so consumed with so many different things that we lose sight and we're not aware of the dangers that are up ahead. And I hope that those little flashes of light that you just saw make you slow down, consider your life and the road that you are on and the possibility of dangers up ahead. Because those flashing lights, they kept me from the crash, and I hope my flashing lights keep you from the crash, because Jesus can save you from the crash. Love you guys.